Okay, good morning, Cardy Jr., or I guess good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Shoup. Thank you for taking time out with me this afternoon. So today we are going to ask you. I'm going to ask you some questions about how you became a teacher. So, what made you become a teacher?
Well, I think one of the reasons I wanted to become a teacher is because when I was a student in high school, I had some really good teachers and I also had some really bad teachers. And the really bad teachers made me not like school at all. And the really good teachers made me realize that education and school can be a lot of fun and it can be a great place to be. And I wanted to be able to be a good teacher, be a teacher that makes students like school and like education. And I feel like the world needs more teachers who want to have fun and are enthusiastic. And I wanted to be that kind of good teacher that sort of inspired me.
Well, that is awesome. Thank you for being a teacher with OHVA. Yeah, we need to have more fun teachers out in the world like you. How many years have you been a teacher altogether? Whether you teached at a school before this or whatever, how many years total?
Ohio Virtual Academy is the first and only school that I have been a teacher at. I have been here since October of 2018. So if we do some simple math, that means this is my fourth year teaching. And I've been teaching high school social studies all through that. I taught American government in the credit recovery. I taught government in the regular high school. I taught freshmen with modern world studies. And this year I'm teaching government and economics once again, having a lot of fun with these high school juniors.
Between the subjects you have taught, what would you say is your favorite?
I think economics. I really have loved teaching economics. I had to learn a lot to be teaching this course. It keeps me on my toes. I keep learning new things and I get to teach those new things, and I think it's a lot of very practical stuff. Economics is my favorite subject to teach.
Well, that is awesome. Thank you for sharing. What do you think are some qualities you as a what do you think are some qualities to make you a good teacher? What do you think are some character traits to become a teacher?
I think some qualities that can make a good teacher are, and some qualities that can, yeah, basically just some qualities that can make you a good teacher are a desire to teach people things and being encouraged when you see people learning and growing and advancing. I think some good character traits for teachers who want to be good at online teaching are adaptability and fun. When I was studying to be a teacher at Kent State, I really didn't think I would ever be an online teacher. So getting this job made me learn a lot and sort of change the way I thought about education. I think a good character trait for teaching online at a school like Ohio Virtual Academy is just to be very fun, very engaging, and to develop your own personality. I think you almost have to treat yourself as like an entertainer, sort of like a streamer on Twitch or YouTube, because if your students are logging in to come to your class, you should be logging in to school for the same kind of reasons you would log into your computer for other reasons. Usually that's for entertainment, for something that's going to be fun, something that's going to be engaging, something that's going to get your brain going and that you'll enjoy. So,
Well, that
yeah,
is awesome. Thank you for sharing.
you are very welcome, Cardy Jr. Do you have any other
Well,
questions for me?
one more for the kids that are in elementary and that are younger than I am. Well, I'm 10, so I'm pretty young. But for the younger generation, what would you say to them to make them a successful middle schooler and high school?
Hmm, what would I say to some younger kids to make them a successful middle schooler and high schooler? Try to be part of your classroom community. Try to make your class a place where you want to be. That means engage with your teacher, ask them questions, answer questions, engage with your classmates when you're there, use the chat, talk to each other, get involved in some clubs. Making school a community, a fun place to be, is going to make you a more successful student. When we're having fun, we learn better. And when we are engaged, our brains work a lot better. It makes learning more easy. So, yeah.
Well, you know the saying, you know you're having fun when you get dirty in the kitchen. So you know you're having fun when you get interactive in class. So that's one thing I would say is a key takeaway, kids, is make sure you have fun, pay attention, be cooperative, and let the teachers know that you are there and active listening. Well,
Hmm.
thank you for taking time out with us this afternoon, Mr. Shoup, and I wish you the best. And our next Cardy Club meeting, folks, is April 14th at 4 p.m. Thanks.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you, Cardy Jr.